my little brother was being a pain in my doggy behind, so I decided enough was enough and put him in his place. Posted by you/bestest shepherd ever. My brother Dexter, 1M, was recently adopted by my dad, 29M, about 2 months ago. He's a Jack Russell Terrier, while I, 7F, am a German Shepherd. We have a pretty good relationship, and for the most part, he's actually really fun to have around. The issues, however, started about 2 weeks ago. It was a Sunday, which is usually when my dad is really lazy, so I was chilling next to him on the couch half asleep. Then, out of nowhere, Dexter thought it would be a good idea to get the zoomies, and he started going crazy around the house. He ran through the kitchen, upstairs to the bedroom, then back downstairs, jumping right on top of me. Luckily, my dad got up and took care of him. He brought him outside to tire out. But it was too late because afterwards, my dad stopped hanging out with me and started to clean the huge mess he made. I understand he's just a puppy, but it really ruins my mood when he does stuff like this. This also isn't the first time this has happened. Recently, he's figured out the closet where Dad keeps the treats. I've known where they're kept, and I know I get some when I'm a good girl. However, Dexter doesn't understand this yet, and he claws at the door until my dad gets up and gives some to him. I'd call him a sucker, but I love my dad a lot. He just really bends over backwards for Dexter. Update 1, 3 days later. Hey all, I wasn't sure about giving an update as my original post was mainly just for me to vent my frustrations with Dexter. However, I think I messed up really badly and thought I'd come back for some advice. Surprisingly, Dexter didn't get any better. He actually has gotten worse because he now bothers me with his craziness. The other day, I was taking a well-deserved nap after running outside for a while with Dad. For some reason, Dexter decided to run up and smack me in the face with his nose. At that moment, I lost all control and started to bark at him really loudly. I know I was wrong to do that, but he was getting on my last nerves. Of course, Dexter got really scared and started whimpering over to my dad. Because of how loud I was and the fact that my dad didn't see what Dexter did to me, I was put in timeout for the rest of the day. Does anyone have any advice for me on what I should do? I really love Dexter, but he's been too much recently. I also feel really bad for my dad because I'm usually never like this and I didn't want him to get involved, but it seems inevitable at this point. Commenter: the best thing you can do in this situation is when you see Dexter acting crazy and running around, run over to him and try to calm him down. This can either be a nice bark or putting your paw on him to let him know that running crazy like that indoors is not what you're supposed to do. Remember, you're his older sibling, so he'll learn a lot of things from you if you teach him the right way. OP in the comments. Thank you so much for this advice. I tried it about an hour ago when Dexter started his zoomies and it worked. He usually goes on for about 10 minutes, but this time he only ran around for a minute until I got him to stop. He's in the other room taking a nap, but Dad was so proud of me. We're now sitting on the couch and